a rogue. Different rogue, though. I feel like I want to keep Call to Adventure. I feel like Call to Adventure is actually quite good. It's interesting, Call to Adventure, because all of my cheap things are magnetic things, and in particular Skaterbot, is actually pretty powerful. Like, as a tempo card, quite weirdly. I do think that that this deck does seem like it might benefit from a copy of Lightforge Blessing. I also feel like it's pretty important that we just contain some of this early stuff. This deck kind of wants to build up a hand, it feels like. There's the Glowstone. It's so insane that I can't even kill this with the True Silver. Kind of just want to play Vargoth and kill this. Spent a lot of damage killing Vargoth if he cares about it. Yep. Ooh, Ziliax is really good. Do I have Galvanizer right now? I think so. Like now we have Glowstone 5/5 Rush for 1, for 0. Get that. Skaterbot OP. Oh. Oh. So Ziliax gain 10 if I want. We could also Ziliax separately. Like Ziliax into Gatekeeper, so we have Ziliax gains 8. I think that's what I want to do, actually. It also is better against Sap, because I get the Ziliax back. I'm gonna kill all your things too, I think. Maybe not, maybe I just go face for 8 now. Yeah, 8's a lot, you know. Yep. And that's specifically why I wanted to do that one. Ooh, Myra's. Whoa. Okay. You do know I still have the Ziliax, right? You have to kill my Skaterbot, or else it just comes down attached to that. What? Sap. Yep. You can play this here. You already used both saps. well, beaten Rogue. I mean, the Zilliax, like, with the buffed magnetic stuff with the glowstone is just so powerful there. The skater bots are actually just sick. They do indeed say, see you later, bot, to your opponent. Even if your opponent's not a bot. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what they say. I'm gonna say Mage. Mage seems like it's probably fairly tough, though if you just get big stuff, it can be tough for them to deal with, right? You need to be able to deal with a giant on turn 4. So you do need to kind of play... I need to keep War Gear, I think. Maybe I just keep this entire hand. We definitely keep War Gear. I am just gonna keep this hand. It is true that if they have Voodoo Elves, they can deal with big stuff, but a lot of them don't have Voodoo. It is worth noting you have to be afraid of them Conjurers calling your guys, so you can't stack too much on a single guy and just go offense. If you stack a lot in a guy and like trade into a giant or like eat a giant or whatever, that's obviously worthwhile. Dub, thanks for the 7-month sub. Welcome back. Acolyte. Oh, you are not what I thought you were. Okay. Interesting. What are you doing with an Acolyte? I mean, I could just make a big guy. Glow-tron, Skaterbot, boom. I think that's actually not unreasonable. This also gives me... Like, I could just coin War Gear and kill a giant. I might want to play a giant this turn, but... Yeah, you definitely care about order against the mage because of the Conjurer's Calling. You want to have the biggest actual guy. Ray of Frost. Okay. Eh. We have War Gear Missile Launcher. We also just have this Glowstone too. Kangaroo is actually fairly nice. Obviously, if opponent just kills her stuff. Opponent can play a giant here, right? Alright, I'm gonna split these. We also... We need to put pressure on because we can't just let our opponent play out a giant Conjurer's Calling. Can't give them a ton of time. What about Safeguard instead of Missile? I think Safeguard's pretty bad with Kangors, for one, because getting the O5. It's interesting, though. Missile Launcher, I mean, I didn't build this deck, so... Okay. Uh-oh. Polymorph? You just have Polymorph in your deck? What the heck? That sucks. We want this separate, so it'll kill this unless he kills it. Plus, it's better with Kangors. He's a giant. He attacked my guy, so I couldn't just buff my guy and kill his giant, because this would just kill his 3-1 anyway. GG! What the heck? This guy's just polymorphing left and right like a jerk. Very rude. He has pretty low hand size, at least, though. My Kangaroo currently brings back 0 minions because he polymorphed both of them. Sure. Sure. So I can suit this up, kill this, trade here. This can just go face. We can call it Adventure too. Can actually play that as well if I want. Call to Adventure. We can play Galvanizer into this. We can like suit this if I want. All right. I have lethal on board. I feel like Poly is from the Cyclone now or something. I will be very upset. I mean, this is like, my opponent obviously didn't have like the nut, you know, giant into Conjurer's hand here or whatever. But the fact that I'm fighting through 2 polymorphs in this sort of situation is like pretty nice, you know? I think it definitely shows a certain level of resilience to the deck. Okay. Sick. Force Guide, ooh, a card for me. There's a Conjurer's Calling. Double Taunt! What the heck? I think he might still be dead though. This guy comes back, like if I Kangaroos, this guy comes back with Rush. Ooh, attack this. If he attacks this, then I can get it killed by this. Ooh, that was not a good call. Okay, so we can definitely win here. This attacks into this. This attacks into this. This attacks into this. Now we attack this, which kills both of, you know, kills this and this. We get the weapon and 11-him. And we can also just Kangaroos and get back our Rush guys, too. So we wouldn't be able to do it either way, but... It's actually funny, like, my opponent left himself dead on board by taking the Divine Shield off of Tyrion. If my opponent had left the Divine Shield off of Tyrion, I would have needed the Kangaroos into the Rush guy to kill the second guy. I actually might not have had lethal. I didn't really, like, map it out. I just saw that I had lethal and did it, but amusingly I did have lethal because my opponent let me kill my own Tyrion.